Beetlejuice is directed by Tim Burton and stars Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, Catherine O'Hara, Jenna Ortega, Monica Bellucci, and Willem Dafoe and Justin Theroux. This is a sequel to the 1988 hit film Beetlejuice and takes place 36 years after the events of the first film. The movie runs for 105 minutes long and had a budget of $100 million. Now, in this sequel, the Dietz family returns to Winter River after the unexpected death of Charles Dietz, and Lydia's life is turned upside down when, kind of in a way, her teenage daughter, Astrid, played by Jenna Ortega, kind of discovers the model town that was in the attic, which is a portal to the afterlife, and kind of summons Beetlejuice. Now, the way the intro is fantastic. Hearing the theme music by Danny Elfman, who returns to score this movie, is phenomenal. There is an Easter egg where you do see miniatures of Barbara and Adam Maitland from the first movie, played by Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis, respectively. They are mentioned in this as well, and how their characters are not in this. Writing off Charles Dietz's character, Jeffrey Jones's character, was really, really smart, really good. That animation scene of how that character died was really, really fun. This entire movie is fun, comical, hilarious, and belly laughing to the point where it's a surprising sequel that I did not expect would be this good. The intertwining stories where we see Lydia now, who is a host of her own show, Ghost House, where she kind of, hosts things and is a paranormal investigator with her now husband, Rory, played by Justin Theroux, the current boyfriend or television producer for that matter, excuse me. And then you have Jenna Ortega, who plays Astrid, who is the daughter and in a way kind of has her own rebellious ways as well. Catherine O'Hara as Delia was really, really fun. Michael Keaton, returning in this role 36 years later, did not miss a beat at all. Seeing the aspect of what the afterlife is and how that whole setting is done is really, really good. You think it's the afterlife is just dread and emotion, but no, it's just party fun. And even the character of Bob is really, really good and funny, and you see the sandworm return. But what really, really is interesting is the underlining story between Beetlejuice and how we have a backstory of how he became Beetlejuice, and the aspect of Monica Bellucci's character is Dolores, who is literally the ex-wife and who is a soul sucker. And then you have Willem Dafoe, who's Wolf Jackson, who is a detective who is kind of a ghost but has a mishap on one of the movie sets he's on, because he actually is an actor but plays a detective and wants to be that detective, and he's trying to solve a case between Dolores and Beetlejuice. The whole aspect is great. The practical effects and the makeup really, really work in this movie to a point where it's like, this is really, really good. The Easter eggs are great. The callbacks to the first movie are great. But what this movie holds true is the dynamic of the story. You give a love interest to Astrid, Jenna Ortega's character, but then it takes a turn where you didn't see coming. You kind of do see it if you pay attention to the wording of the dialogue, and then you see the handbook make an appearance and how everything happens and what Lydia goes to length to actually kind of save her daughter in a way, and gets the help of Beetlejuice if he has, what he wants, because he still wants to marry Lydia. The aspect of the scares are not really there, but like I said, it's practical effects. There is an interesting, funny thing that happens in every scene, which is great. Like I said, there's a love interest to Astrid's character. There's a talk of life and death and the emotion of losing someone, rekindling that love, and it's just how everything is, and it's just really, really fun. This sequel did have, I want to say, less characters than the first film because they were juggling so much, but with this, it was really, really good, and the comedic timing is great, and it's really, really fun to see a sequel 36 years later be this good. Now, if you call it Beetlejuice, there might be a third movie where it's called Beetlejuice, because, if it's a run-on thing, you say his name 3 times, it'll be the smartest thing to do for a film franchise ever. Love seeing Michael Keaton return in the makeup, and he really, really held his own, and it's just a fun movie. My age of people will see it. They'll take their kids to see it. Older adults who grew up with this film will take their kids or grandkids to see it. This is a fun movie, and it really is all that it is supposed to be. And seeing Tim Burton come back, and then Danny Elfman, and then Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, Catherine O'Hara, It works so, so well. This will be a big box office hit, and you will have a blast with this. For me, Beetlejuice gets 5 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Beetlejuice. If you saw it, did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Did you like the dynamic between the characters? Do you think that more could have been done? Who was your favorite character? Who was your least favorite character? And do you think that we'll get a third Beetlejuice movie if this does well at the box office? Let me know in the comment section below. But all the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next review video.